Hey folks, how you doing? Welcome back. It's Charlie. It is Saturday, May 26th, about 12:15 in the afternoon. I'm on my way to Old Town to check on something that a friend of mine told me last night. Some rather sad news, so I'm gonna go find out for myself. Hopefully he's mistaken. It's pertaining to possibly another business shutting down. I seriously hope that he is mistaken, because I used to like to go there as well. So we shall see. This is right here. I'm gonna plug another little business. I like this place. I've only been here a couple times. This is Marston's restaurant. It's a little local eatery here. Like I said, I've only been here maybe 3 times. It's a fantastic place. I recommend the Eggs Benedict. Price range is moderate. Cause they got great food. It's a lot of good stuff there. So if you're ever here in Pasadena, stop by there too. Put down the address, and I don't even know if they have a website. So, but yeah, I recommend it. Like I said, the Eggs Benedict. For me, breakfast is like my favorite meal of the day, and Eggs Benedict are my favorite breakfast. So please patronize the business if you're ever in town. So someone made a comment. Charlie, too bad you can't find a place like maybe a library or a church to, I believe, sleep around. Well, yeah. Unfortunately, here in Pasadena, I don't know how it is in like Los Angeles or some other cities, but churches really aren't the greatest place to sleep around, simply because it seems like, I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but the undesirable homeless type, they, for some reason or another, I don't know why, but more like the criminal element type, the troublemakers, they, here in Pasadena, for whatever reason it is, they like to sleep around churches. So it's actually where my friend and I sleep. We're pretty safe. It's quiet. We have a good rapport with the business there. We clean up after ourselves. We police the grounds. We clean up, and as long as we're up by very early in the morning, we're cool. So yeah, and the library, honestly, I was sleeping there. That's where I got ticketed and went to court, and they wanted to give me 18 months in county jail for being homeless, or as it said, illegal encampment. So yeah, I don't do that around the library, which is kind of funny, because I remember the one officer, my nemesis. He says you can't sleep on municipal property, and the library is municipal property. So it's just like the park. There's certain hours that you can be in, on and off. So, and I remember, because I got kind of attitudey with him, and I says, well, then how come you guys let people sleep behind the Superior Court and on the police station? Well, we don't. And I'm like, yeah, you do. So this is St. Andrew's Church, Catholic Church. Here's kind of like what's going on. A few years ago, they used to have a lot of people sleep here on their steps. A lot of homeless people. I think, so I was told, because they were making a mess, that they were forced to put up these gates so homeless people wouldn't sleep here. Catholic Church, keeping the homeless away. Kind of funny, isn't it? But it's a beautiful church. It's very, very beautiful inside. Let me show you. The marbling in here is very, very gorgeous. And I'm Catholic, so excuse me while I go to the font. It's very beautiful marble pillars here. It's gorgeous. But for Christmas time, they really dress up this place. Beautiful. Okay, sorry about the quality, the low light quality of the video, but it's, you know, low light, and I didn't want to use my my flash in there. So, but St. Andrew's Church, beautiful in there. Those columns, those marble columns, are just spectacular. And like I said, for Christmas time, they have a beautiful nativity set in there on the right hand side of the altar, and it's just spectacular. So if you're Catholic and like me, come to St. Andrew's Church. one of several Catholic churches here. There's another one up over on North Lake. Bougainvilleas are really beautiful. All right, on my way to Old Town. So someone emailed me a question. Charlie, how do you get around town? How do you go from place to place? Well, let me tell you. Okay, first of all, that's Foothill Transit. I take the buses. The little bus behind there is Arts Bus or Pasadena Transit Authority. Foothill is about $1.25, I believe. And that goes they got a good route. They got a good transportation system. Pasadena is the local, owned by Foothill Authority. Pasadena Transit is 75 cents. Another good mapping system they have. They laid out 75 cents, and for an extra 25 cents you can get a transfer to Metro or Foothill. Municipal transfer. Metro is the more expensive one. That is Central Park, remember? It's $1.75. They don't have any more transfer systems, but they're the most expensive, and I think they're due for a price increase sometime this summer, I believe. very expensive, and they have the best system all over LA County and stuff like that. For those of you that may or may not know, Metro is the largest operating transit authority company in the United States. I mean, they're Washington, New York, Chicago. I mean, wherever you see a transit system called Metro, that is them. They have the monopoly on everything. I like to walk. Once in a while, I will take the bus, but I like to walk. You know, because I just for me, it's my way of taking time out to smell the roses, if you can understand that. So I like to walk. Yes, I've considered on getting a bicycle, but owning a bicycle here in Pasadena is not a very smart idea. Bicycles here in Pasadena is probably the largest item to be stolen here. You're always constantly seeing police officers with maybe a bike in the trunk and suspects in the back of the truck or of the vehicle. So yeah, owning a bicycle in Pasadena is really not conducive for me. I don't want to spend $250 and come out from a business or the library and find my bike stolen. So yeah, it's like I said, it's not conducive to my lifestyle. What I really want, honestly, is if I could, I'd love to own a boosted board. That's it's an electric skateboard, and I just got a email for the new boosted Stealth. A lot faster. I think the top speed on it is about 23 miles an hour, and I can charge that up. Yeah, this is another business right here. Cafe Bijou was a really nice little eatery here, and they closed, sad to say. So yeah, I'm a walker, and my friends want something like from the store, I'll walk. I just like to walk. So that's that. Alright, so here we are back in Old Town. That little corner business right there with the empty. That used to be a business that opened up about about 3 years, no, two and a half years ago. It was called 850 Degree Pizza. It's one of those new trendy pizza places that for about $7-8 you get a decent sized pizza, built any way you want, with however much stuff you want. They copied Blaze Pizza's menu. So Blaze Pizza, Rev Pizza, Pieology. It's like the new trend in pizzas, which is kind of cool actually, a lot better than Domino's or Pizza Hut and everything. So you get a decent sized pizza for $7-8. Really, really good. Let me see if it's true. Oh no. It looks, wow. Yeah, he wasn't lying. They shut down. I was just, oh, that's a shame. I was just here maybe like a couple months ago. This is Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf. You know them. They're like Starbucks, and they shut down. Wow. That pizza place over there, I know that their rent was $9,000 a month. I don't know what Coffee Bean and Tea Leaf here was paying, but wow, that's sad. And I had heard a rumor about Cheesecake Factory pulling out of Pasadena as well. Whether that's true or not, I don't know. This is one of our little alleyways here in Pasadena. The 35er. That place is fun. It's nice over here. Kings Row. Nice beer and pub. Hey, something's up. See, I have a little alfresco beer garden type of thing. It's really nice. Wow, there's a lot going on today. I heard someone said, Charlie, you spend an awful lot of time in the library. Maybe just to upload and check on current events, but I like to get up and out. Oh, that guy's got a nice gimbal. Darn. Oh, soccer game over at the English pub. Yeah, this, I believe back in its heyday, this was where quite a few speakeasies were. And this was like the red light district, so yeah, it is a soccer game.
We're like right in the middle of the town.
Oh, cool. This is why I like to get out. Most of my other friends, they pretty much have a sedimentary lifestyle where they just sit in the library all day long. I can't. It drives me nuts. I gotta get up and interact with society. Yeah, Lucky Baldwin's. Yeah, soccer game. This is cool.
I think he dislocated his shoulder, man. Probably won't play for any problem.
Oh yeah, they're. Can't even get in. Lucky Baldwin's. They got great food here. English style. And yeah, traditional English breakfast. Bangers and mash, if you know what that is. Wow, they are closed. How sad. See, this is exactly what I mean. Pasadena is just pricing themselves out. Again, I'll say it, shooting themselves in the foot. Oh, that's terrible. We are now coming up on Castle Green. This was an English castle. I'll put a link down below. Now it's apartments. The ex-wife and I, we tried to move in here, but it's like a 10-year waiting list. No kidding. It's a beautiful building. A lot of great, fantastic architecture. Oh, yep. And this place is always being booked for weddings. A lot of folks like to get married here. The grounds are just spectacular. Like I said, the architecture is fantastic. They do, I think, tours once or twice a year, and you have to reserve in advance and get your tickets. It's it's no joke. This place is awesome. And I will show you what used to be part of their property. Ooh, dark video. Oh, cool. They have a thing here. Castle Green. Oh. See, it's one of the tours. Oh, there it is. I don't have to. I'll still put a link down below in the comments box. Yeah, this used to be it was a castle, and they had in the back part of the property, many eons ago, they had an English style type of grounds. A garden, like English garden, like, you know, you have your manor or your castle, and English, Scottish always have like these beautiful, beautiful gardens in the back, huge. In fact, this is Central Park right here. This is Central Park. This used to be the garden for this beautiful castle. And you go to the website and it'll give you a complete history. Of everything. Oh yeah, this is a little fountain that we have here for pets, so they may get a drink of water, which is cool. But yeah, this used to be the back garden area to Castle Green, and it was turned over to the city, and it has now become Central Park. A lot of homeless people here too. This is actually not such a bad day. Sunday mornings, towards that area back there, Church of the Nazarene comes around 9 o'clock, and they do breakfast for homeless people or people that are in need, which is a nice thing. Church of the Nazarene is one of, I think, the second largest church that does a lot for the homeless. The other one is Lake Avenue Church. Another one on Sunday afternoon around 5 p.m., but it's recommended that you get there around 4 p.m. See, this is the backside to Castle Green. And this used to be the gardens to Castle Green. A lot of police come here a lot and usher away the homeless. You know, I understand. Yeah, homeless people need a place to stay, you know, sometimes during the day. And in the hot summer months, this place is littered quite a bit. But also given the fact that this is a family park, you know, this is a public park, and it's kind of hard for, like this, for example, for fantastic families to come out and have fun and bring their children. I used to love to bring Carmen to the park, so we'd always take Carmen to the parks and stuff like that. Jackie Robinson Park, which was across the street, and then there was another park down in South Pasadena. And the city just a few short years ago, they spent a lot of money on this playground here for kids. So, you know, yeah, homeless people need a place, but also they have a tendency to muck it up for themselves. My friends and I have a saying, and it stands to be true. Homeless people can be their worst enemy, and sometimes they literally have a tendency to shit where they eat and sleep. So, you know, I have my pros and cons about that. I'm not going to lie to you about that. It is what it is. And now with the influx of so many homeless people coming from Santa Ana and East Coast, it's just, we're so inundated. There's so many homeless people, and it's not getting any better. The economy is tanking out again, like we had several years ago with the run on the banks and Washington Mutual shutting down, not giving people their money, which is wrong. And There's actually some more businesses that I've noticed that they've been surveying. I think they're going to start doing it on Lake, because when I was working at the restaurant down on South Lake, I started seeing a lot of homeless people sleeping in the pathways of the businesses, just like they did in downtown LA when I was working over there. And it's just amazing how they're bringing that same style over here. So yeah, there's, like I said, there's pros and cons. I understand we need help too, and it's hard for us to find a safe place to sleep, but you know, have some respect. If you want to continue to stay where you are, we always say, don't be seen and don't be heard. Out of sight, out of mind. So we, as our little 4 group, you know, we're cool with the library. We're cool with the police. The police know us. We're good friends with a lot of the city workers. So, and we're kind of really not liked too well by other homeless people, because they want to be part of our group, and we just don't want any bad rap, you know. So I know I have a LA County Sheriff friend that works across the street at the court, and I always see him every so often. There's another Pasadena police officer, see him walking by. He's like, "How you doing? You doing all right today?" He's like, "Yeah." This is the Castle Green also. This is the Green Street side of Castle Green, henceforth. Right, get it? Little fantastic little business here. They've been here forever. They make violins and cellos. I mean, great old craftsmanship, Italian craftsmanship in making violins. So there's a lot of cool places. You know, this is a really great day to get out. I keep forgetting it's a holiday weekend, so yeah, we're pretty packed this weekend here in Pasadena, so it's pretty cool. The tour, $30 in advance, $35 at the gate on the day of the tour. 120 years. Pretty cool, right? Doghouse, beer garden, great place to go. Yeah, oh yeah, it's Madrid that's playing. That's right. You know, Pasadena holds the FIFA World Cup here during the summertime. I think we usually average maybe 2 to 3 games at the Rose Bowl, and when that happens, oh, this town goes nuts. But it's pretty cool. So a couple of you, including Jan, said that they really couldn't see very well Mr. Flippy. So on my way back, yeah, it's kind of glary, so let's see how Mr. Flippy's doing today. Mr. Flippy! Okay. See that? That right there is Mr. Flippy. Oh, ooh. pretty cool. See, picked up, see, he deposited a scraper, now he's picking up a spatula. And he's working. Look at that. Getting another cheeseburger. Put it on the tray. Pretty cool, right? It's pretty cool, but at the same time, it's scary. Humans are getting phased out. I mean, the technology is fantastic, yeah, but getting replaced by automation is just not a scary. Is a scary thing. I mean, I know I lost my job to better technology in the printing industry, so my area of expertise. Oh, here's the Dragon Ball Z car. I love this car. It's so cool. Cartoon Lord. You know, I don't. Ever since I put in a bigger SD card, and every time I start to record from pause, it's telling me to autofocus, and I forget. Oh, we got the anime convention expo. So there's an animator. That's why he's here. I was wondering, what's he doing here? Yeah, I don't know if voted best burger. They're questionable for copying In-N-Out's menu. This is so cool. That's awesome. Did you go?
Yeah.
How was it?
It's cute.
Yeah?
It's fun. It's cute.
Cool. Yeah, see, there's a... Oh, darn it, I forgot about this. We have our own little Comic-Cons, and we have the Monster Con, movie effects and what have you. I believe that is, yeah, that's Kit Car over there. That is Kit Car. Oh, let's pop over there. I know this is going to be an extra long video, but I'm feeling more and more comfortable. Street hot dogs, bacon wrapped hot dogs. Yum. Pretty cool. That's where the ex-wife used to work.